After years of dreaming about it, I am finally in Rio, you guys, and I am so happy and excited to be here. But we have a huge problem on our hands. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, and I need to be making my way back to the airport by 4:30 p.m. tomorrow. So we only have just over 24 hours to see, explore, experience, and hopefully fall in love with this place. And I am starting in the coolest spot possible. Are you ready? I cannot believe I'm here right now. That's crazy. But things are not about to go smoothly. I don't know it yet, but every decision I've made for my time in Rio is the completely wrong one. Just wait and see how badly I mess this thing up. Now, this is actually the final step on my South American adventure with G Adventures. It has been an incredible journey that's taken me through Santiago, Valparaiso, and Pucón in Chile, then the breathtaking landscapes of Bariloche and the energy of Buenos Aires in Argentina. I loved it there so much, I want to live there. From there, we have come here to Brazil, where we've witnessed the raw power of Iguazu Falls, and I completely fell for the charm of Paraty. We've just spent the last few dreamy days on Ilha Grande. It is one of the most beautiful islands in Brazil. I seriously didn't want to leave. I could have spent at least a week there. Now, this whole tour for me has been such a joy. I have loved having amazing people to share it all with, and our G Adventures Chief Experience Officer Floor has made every step feel easy, fun, and full of heart. I love her so much, and we've been so blessed to have her taking care of us. I'll pop a link in the video description so you can check out the exact same tour that I'm on, or find one that fits your own adventure. Okay, so now you're all caught up, let me show you just how I got Rio so wrong. Strap yourselves in, I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna lie, this is sort of a nightmare. A little Instagram versus reality for you. It's crazy up here. I've seen Instagram photos with nobody else in them. I don't really know how one would even achieve that because I can barely move on here. I need to try and find a friend, somebody I know, to help me get a photo up here because this is insanity. Let me hit you with some cold, hard facts. The statue stands at 30 meters tall with a wingspan of 28 meters wide. It was built in 1931, one of the 7 new wonders of the world, and it took around 9 years to build. And I have to tell you, being up here with it, it really is spectacular. And not just the statue, but the views, the panorama up here is absolutely amazing. I have to say it is incredibly crowded, and that isn't something that I'm particularly enjoying, I would say, but it is a really cool thing to see when you've spent your whole life dreaming of seeing this thing and then you're standing there in front of it. It's kind of hard to comprehend. We are attempting to make our way up to one of the most iconic viewpoints in Rio. I'm talking, of course, about Sugarloaf Mountain. Here's the thing, we are up against it. There's meant to be quite long queues to get the cable car up there, and the sun is setting. So I don't know if we're going to be able to make it in time, but this is the only time I have to do this. So we're just going to full send and commit and hope we get to see it with a little bit of light if we're lucky. Okay, so admittedly, my time in Rio may have gotten off to a rough start, but one thing I definitely did get right was setting up my eSIM with Airalo, and I have a link in the video description for you. I have been using Airalo for years now, and I love how easy it is to buy and install an eSIM through their free app. And right now I'm using a regional eSIM that works across Latin America, so I stay connected even as I move between countries day to day. With an eSIM, I can land in a new country and instantly have data for maps, translations, ride shares, or finding somewhere good to eat. There's no hunting for SIM cards or using dodgy airport Wi-Fi. It's super simple. Just download the Airalo app, pick your destination and choose a data package that suits you. You install your eSIM and boom, you are connected the moment you arrive. They offer affordable plans in over 200 countries and regions, and honestly, it's one of the easiest ways to take the stress out of travel. You can grab the app via the link in the video description below or use the QR code that you see on screen right now. And guys, use my code Phoebe3 to get $3 off your first Discover Plus eSIM so you are all set for your next adventure. While we're waiting in line, there's a guy moving around with these things called Globos. We've seen them everywhere, and now we're gonna try it. This is what it looks like. Somewhat like an onion ring, if we're honest with each other. Ah! Oh, that is a crunchy treat. So this is the sweet flavor. It's a little bit sweet.
No way.
It's very crunchy and very dry. I don't like it and I don't dislike it. I'm neutral.
It's kind of like a cracker, but like not really have any flavour, but there is a tinge of something, salt, but it's like a puff of nothing.
This queue is huge. Our hopes of making it up there anytime soon are getting dashed. Oh no, we're gonna have to see this thing in the dark. I'm gonna need you guys to learn from my mistakes here because I've made a few. Unfortunately for me, I've gotten here late in the afternoon and started this tour late in the afternoon, and you need a lot more light than I had. Big part of that is that I'm here in winter. So if you're here in summer, the timing wouldn't be an issue because the sun would be up really late. But if like me, you're here in the winter, it's an issue because the sun has set kind of early and the queues to get from the first landing up to Sugarloaf are 2 hours long. Oh my goodness. And really what you want to do is come up here and see those iconic Rio coastline views. I'm still going to go out there and I'm going to look at the pretty lights and it's going to be lovely. But if I had my time again, I would do it differently. I don't know if you guys can see this very well or not, but if you look in the distance, let me see if I can point, that bright light right in the middle of the screen there, that's Christ the Redeemer. So cool. Oh man, this would just be stunning during the day. Wow. It is time for dinner. And we have come to a place called El Bon. And Luke ordered some kind of a shrimp croquette ball thing. He accidentally got 2, so I'm going to share the second one. Wow. That's really good. The inside is nice and creamy and, I don't know, potato-y or something. I suspect there's some cheese in there. And the outside is nice and crispy. I'm recording this and I can't tell how loud you can hear, but the reason I'm holding this so close is it is so loud in this restaurant. The music is dialed up to 100. The volume in here is 1,000. I am so tired and my introverted side is kicked in hard. And I'll be really honest with you, I'm overstimulated and I'm really struggling. I just want to get out, but I'm trying to fight the introversion and try to push through so that I can eat my dinner. But I suspect after this meal, I'm going to need to be alone in my room for a really long time. I'm also losing my voice, which is fun. I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to get a really good night's sleep. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and we're going to have a redemption day. Instead of having all these expectations and putting pressure on myself, I'm just going to go out and have a really lovely day. I'm going to wake up and think, what do I want and what do I need today? And we're going to go out and we're going to do that. Right now, what I need and what I want is food. And I've ordered something really tasty. Ceviche, a beautiful white fish ceviche with coconut milk and guacamole and mango, allegedly. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Being trapped in this chaotic restaurant
is absolutely worth it because that ceviche is beautiful. The fish is so delicate and decadent, gorgeous white fish, just melts in the mouth. Beautifully seasoned. The mango is lovely. The guacamole is lovely. Yeah. Your girl is drained. Your girl is drained. It is Rio 1, Phoebe 0. I'm gonna get after it tomorrow, guys. Leave it with me.
Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Redemption Day here in Rio, where we try to get our lives back on track and fall in love with the city in the very few hours that we have before we have to go to the airport. Let's get the day started. I've come here to the incredible Lapa Steps, aka the Celeron Steps, and they are absolutely iconic. Now you might recognize these from the Snoop Dogg and Pharrell Williams video. Beautiful, I just want you to know you're my favorite. You know. Now these are some 215 steps that are adorned with thousands of really bright, colorful tiles, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They were brought to life by a Chilean-born artist, Jorge Celeron, and just became his passion project. And they are spectacular. The only problem is there's a million tourists here, like a million tourists. When I got out of the Uber and I saw all the people here, I had a little bit of a meltdown and thought, oh no, we're in for another really rough day here. But as you move your way further up the steps, it actually gets a lot better. And I'll let you in on a little secret. I actually came here late last night. I just kind of wanted to see them. And so our tour group from G Adventures, we all kind of came here and they were pretty much empty except for locals. So if that is more your experience, come at night. But if you do want to get this iconic daytime thing, you're going to have to brave the crowds. And that just seems to be the theme here in Rio. Very crowded, lots of people, iconic. What's happening? Let me let you into my thoughts and feelings. One, sheer terror. I have to be honest with you, I'm very intimidated on the streets of Rio. I'm here with beautiful Zoe from my tour. Most of our tour mates are doing a favela tour today, but you can't film inside the favela tour, and I don't have a lot of time. So I decided not to do that in favor of doing things I could film and share with you and experience and all of that kind of stuff. This vlog is not going well for me, but maybe for you as a person that's coming to Rio. You're watching just this absolute idiot make all these mistakes and you're taking all these notes and like, oh, okay, here's a guide on what not to do. Yeah, this is what not to do in Rio. This is how to get Rio super, super wrong. I have a lot of feelings going on. We'll talk about those a little bit later. Right now, let's just get to Santa Teresa and take it from there. Santa Teresa is a really cool neighborhood. Now, it was actually home to Rio's elite back in the 19th century, and now it's incredibly artistic and colorful and bohemian. I have to tell you, this is the happiest I've been since I got to Rio. I am loving it up here. I feel very confident and comfortable and safe walking around these streets. I feel very relaxed. It's so pretty up here. Lots of really cool shops to explore and cafes and things like that. Yeah, Santa Teresa for the win, honestly. If you could catch the tram up, you would be very, very happy. I would love to do that ride all the way up here and all the way back. That would be amazing. But if you can't do that, just catching an Uber up here and having a little wander around is a really good idea. And as I understand, there's some really great restaurants and bars up here as well. So you would have plenty to explore after dark. It's time for some food, guys. It's time for some food. We've come to a spot called Pende Cafe. I hope I'm saying that right. The menu looks really good online and the photos looked absolutely delicious. I need a meal to give me back some life. So I've gone full sweets. I've got a waffle with nuts and the
just most obscene amount of Nutella on top of it and some banana. And that is exactly what I'm in the mood for right now. I see some really nourishing, like, cheap food. It's really good. I'm so sorry. I'm having trouble with my sinus. I'm sure you guys can hear. I've been battling this sinus problem and it's just getting worse. And today this lovely cough has developed and it's just the icing on my Rio cake at the moment. But this food is so good. It is exactly what I needed. I've run into our amazing G-Adventure CEO, Flora, in the lobby of our hotel. We're having like an exit interview, Flora, because the city has beat me.
You can tell.
I don't know how I got it so wrong. And I was just trying to unpack that with Flora. I feel like, if I'm honest, like I just can't get into it. I'm like on the surface of this city floundering. I can't get in it. Like in Buenos Aires, we got in it. Here I suck. I'm like oil on top of water. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense. I think Rio, they have like, well, depends in the time you are staying. They have a lot of spots, tourist spots, and some of them are plenty of people, very crowded, and you can tell about it. So for me, maybe you need like at least to get into the city, having like caipirinha a few hours in Copacabana Beach, sitting, doing people watching, and just that maybe you get what's going on there, how they move. And it's like very slow pace here. It looks like a very Russian, like maybe a very busy city and big city, and it is. But I think also the people, they have the feeling that, okay, step by step, we are in Rio, we are cariocas, they will say. They would love to say to you that they are cariocas and they're for Rio. So everything is fine and happy. When you get that from the people, maybe you start to feel that you are in Rio. But it's not one moment to the other, you know? You need to give time and space that came into.
I think what you've just described is like absolutely what you need to do and the opposite of what I've done. I was a complete idiot. I've just gone crazy and gotten it completely wrong.
No, for me, you did it perfect.
I tried.
And that also, I think, you have a reason to come back.
That's true.
And spend a week.
Bye, Simone.
Bye, Simone.
We're actually like down here watching all our tour mates leave. This is the last day of our tour. And apparently, Flora, I'm nothing without you. I had 2 days where you weren't with me every step of the way and I blew it. What am I going to do without you?
I will miss you all.
All right, are we going to try and go to Copacabana and save this vlog? That's a yes. This is my last ditch effort. This is all I've got left. It's Copacabana or bust at this point. I did eat a delicious chocolate-covered waffle, which really helped a lot.
Yeah. Sugar always helps here.
Flor, querida, la noche ha llegado acá.
All right, we are about to cross the street into Copacabana, and I'm reunited with Lou, and Becky, and Zoe. You already know because we've been together all day. The cool thing about this is that we all just met like on day one of our tour, and now all of a sudden, all these days later, you're best friends hanging out in Rio.
Llegó para ayudarte a dormir.
Okay. Copacabana is officially a vibe. I really like it down here, and I have to tell you, there's so many cute guys. It is beautiful though. So this half of the street is kind of closed off for pedestrians. It is a Sunday. There are people everywhere. Now there's vendors on either side of the boardwalk selling arts, bags, jewelry, gifts, all kinds of things. And then there's so many street food spots selling acai, caipirinhas, just like really cool little bars, I suppose. And then there's actual restaurants as well, so you could sit down and have a proper meal. But I don't know if it's just because I'm reunited with my little group here, my little besties from our tour, or maybe it's the vibe down here. Whatever it is, it just feels amazing. Like I feel really happy again being down here. Okay, we pulled up here. As you can see, Copacabana Beach behind me, and this is what Flo said to do. She said, come to the beach, sit here with some caipirinhas, do some people watching, and you know what? As per usual, Flo was right. I don't have a caipirinha. I do have a coconut in a basket. Oh, that's really heavy. Okay, things are getting better. Things are on the up and up. I said goodbye to some of my tour mates and jumped myself in an Uber, and I've made my way to the airport. I'm just about to treat myself to one of my favorite meals. You guys don't know this about me, but I'm a freak. Especially when it comes to McDonald's. I don't eat the burgers, but I tell you what I go absolutely nuts for. Fries and a sundae. Fries and a sundae. Here's what I like to do. And if you think this is disgusting, I don't care. Hot fries, nice and salty, chocolate fudge sundae. In this case, it's a swirl, like chocolate and vanilla swirl ice cream. Dip the fries in the sundae. Yes, like that. It's so good. It's a culinary treat. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but it does. Okay, let's talk about it. This has been a rough one. Rio beat me. I have been defeated by Rio. I was like, yep, I've got a plan of attack. I know what to do, and I'm a professional, so it's going to be amazing. I got so much wrong. I take full responsibility for that. Rio, I'd like to apologize. The beautiful people of Brazil, I'd like to apologize. If you're watching this screaming at your television or your phone or whatever you're watching this on, she should have done this. What a dummy. She should have done ABC, XYZ. Please put that in the comments for me. Tell me what it is I missed, what I messed up, what I should have done differently. I would just love to hear all of it from you. Why is that so good? Okay. So I'm at the airport. I'm actually about to board an overnight flight to New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. You know that you can do. We're going back to New York. We've got some fun stuff planned for us. But I've had an amazing time here in South America. I really hope you guys have been watching all the episodes that I shot. I shot a whole series here in South America, covering my entire tour with G Adventures. And honestly, I have had the best time with them. They've been awesome. I've loved having our G Adventures CEO, Flo, taking care of us. I've loved having our tour mates. I found the tour to be a really great pace. It hasn't been too hectic. It hasn't been too slow. It's been the perfect balance. This is my first time with G. I've never traveled with them before, and I really liked it. I would actually travel with them again. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was a great time. Thanks, G. You were great. And I've got some links in the video description for you so you can check out the tour that I did and all their other tours around the world as well, so you can find one that's perfect for you. But yeah, absolutely loved it. Sick. And with that brings this week's episode and my time here in South America to a close. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you with a brand new episode in New York next week. Love you.